Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this video. I wanted to first apologize for my long absence, but I'm back to do this video. I'm going to try to pump out more content for you guys when I have the time. It's just I've been slammed so much for so long, but it feels good, and I'm hoping to get back into the routine of making some videos. So, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose, but most importantly, and as always, suit up, Mad Army. I will see you all next time. Alright. Episode 14 of Season 8. It is time. We finished up Money in the Bank, and we are now building up toward the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and we kick off the show with Sante Guerrero coming out and accepting Blake Daniels' challenge and proposal, saying how he wants to fight him one-on-one after the attack that Blake Daniels gave him. However, he is interrupted by the GM, who says that he wants to spice things up. Kurt Angle announces 2 contenderships for the Raw pay-per-view and says that there will be a United States #1 contendership and a Universal to make the main event a triple threat match at the pay-per-view, while also Sante has to fight a one-on-one match. Sante can't really disagree, so takes it on his chin. So afterwards, Kevin Owens defends his Hardcore Championship against Mustafa Ali, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn. And Kevin Owens successfully defends his title. Afterwards, though, Blake Daniels and Kevin Owens do an interview backstage. Blake Daniels is celebrating the fact that he is going to have a Universal title match and get the rematch that he so deserves in his viewpoint. And, of course, congratulating Kevin Owens. And they start talking about what they want to do next, but Batista walks up and challenges Kevin Owens to a match at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and he doesn't care if it's for the Hardcore Championship or not, or whether Kevin Owens is the champion or not. It is not important to him. All he cares about is putting Kevin Owens through hell and ending this feud. Kevin Owens agrees as long as it ends their war. Afterwards, we have a triple threat tornado tag match. The winning team will face the Raw Tag Team Champions at the pay-per-view. And at the end of the day, Big E and Kofi Kingston of the New Day pick up the win over Mckay and Assassin and Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder by pinning Mckay. Afterwards, we have a Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Undisputed Era on the right defending their championships against the Usos. And at the end of the day, the Undisputed Era keeps the ball rolling with their momentum as they retain. Afterwards, Adam Cole is attacked by the returning Slim Reaper. This can only mean that, well, they're probably going to have a fight. Afterwards, it is the #1 contendership for the United States Championship. The semi-main event, it is Andrade, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Rey Mysterio. And at the end of the day, Andrade picks up the win and will head to battle Sante Guerrero for the United States Championship. Afterwards, though, Apollo Crews from SmackDown attacks Blake Daniels, beats him down, and is hauled out by security. Then we enter the main event. It is Samoa Joe versus Jamie versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Braden Mclaughlin. And in the end, Braden Mclaughlin gets the win by pinning Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, what is important to know is that after this, Nathaniel jumps over the barricade from the crowd, assaults the timekeeper, chases off Matt, and Mad Letter 5-3, the commentator, before he is beaten down as well. As you know, Mad Letter 5-3 understands what Nathaniel's capable of. Nathaniel grabs a microphone and demands a match against Shane Mcmahon at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and he puts down the stipulation if he wins, he gets to face anybody he chooses for his first opponent back. But if he loses... Sorry, I said if he wins, that's what he gets. If he loses, though, he leaves WWE forever. Shane McMahon comes out and accepts his terms. And that concludes Monday Night Raw as we head to SmackDown next. Alright, we're on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 15 of Season 8. And we kick off with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, Mr. Money in the Bank. He comes out all alone, stands in the ring, and begins bragging about his victory, about how he has guaranteed himself a opportunity to tie the all-time record for most world championships in Universe Mode history at 5. Of course, he sits at 4 behind Kevin Owens and Cole. He taunts, and he taunts. And then all of a sudden, Jeff Sanders jumps him from behind, decks him, quickly grabs the mic after beating him down, and says that his reasoning is that he should have been in the match, not AJ Styles. And he is livid. Wants to prove a point. The OC comes out to aid AJ Styles and challenges Jeff Sanders to a handicap match. Of course, he accepts later in the night. So, that happens. We kick off with the champion Kevin Owens of Hardcore going up against Road Killer, Davis King, and of course, Rusev. So, if you don't remember, Road Killer lost his ability to be on Monday Night Raw, so he has officially transitioned over to SmackDown. And after a long, grueling battle, Road Killer becomes the new Hardcore champion. Following that, we have that 2-on-1 handicap match with Jeff Sanders, Gallows, and Anderson. Of course, AJ Styles banned from ringside by Tyler Wolf. And after a long, grueling battle, the OC sets up for the Magic Killer, but Jeff Sanders manages to fend it off by kicking Gallows in the face, dropping back down to his feet, rolls up Carl Anderson, 1, 2, 3, got the quick pin, and of course Anderson kicked out a second too late. Jeff Sanders rolls out of the ring with a smile on his face. The OC, of course, in the ring, livid, and then AJ Styles blasts him from behind, decks him to the ground, and then proceeds to hit him with a Styles Clash on the steel ramp. AJ Styles does his little taunt. Tyler Wolf comes out on the stage and announces that he is booking a fight between the two men. And he is making it official that they will fight at SummerSlam. Because, of course, they can't do it with the Raw exclusive pay-per-view coming up. But he also says that AJ Styles' briefcase will be on the line. Of course, AJ Styles not happy about that. Pretty pissed off, and rightfully so, in my opinion. But nonetheless, we move on, and it's a number 1 contendership match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. American Alpha versus Bobby Roode and Cedric Alexander. But for anybody that's confused on why Cedric and Bobby are teaming up, well, let's just say 2 men who aren't doing much take a shot in the dark and hope that maybe this randomly paired team can work together to be a cohesive unit. Unfortunately, they failed, and Jason Jordan and Chad Gable pick up the win, thus becoming number 1 contenders to fight the Authors of Pain. Afterwards, the new Intercontinental Champion, Cassius Ohno, comes out into the ring, and he makes a statement about how he won this for the Expendables. He did this for the forgotten talents of Universe Mode, like he was forgotten, like so many others, discarded in the trash because of guys like Matt King, Colt Lee, Class Par seizing the top spot and eclipsing everybody else, and it has prevented stars from rising. Even though Kyle O'Reilly has become a star in this sea of talent, nonetheless, Cassius Ohno has made it official. He talks about how he will not fight tonight. If you want a shot at the Intercontinental Championship next SmackDown, you must beat a man who he views as his new comrade and ally. And that is Cesaro. Sorry for the voice, got torn up. Cesaro stands in the ring, While Cassius waits, they send out an open challenge, and it is accepted by Daniel Bryan, one half of DIS. Johnny Gargano still recovering. Daniel Bryan fights valiantly, but Cesaro picks up the win. Afterwards, they proceed to beat down Daniel Bryan. And then Cassius grabs the microphone, declaring that they are taking next SmackDown off. They won't be competing. And people have to earn their opportunity. So you'll see everybody at SummerSlam. Drops the mic and leaves. Alrighty then. So we enter the main event. Prince Metallico defends his title, and of course, Alex Carter comes out and accepts. After a long, brutal battle, Alex Carter falls short, and the Prince retains his WWE Championship. 15 episodes and counting as champion. That concludes SmackDown as we head to NXT, the yellow brand. Next. So now here we are with NXT episode 16, and we kick off with Shayna Basler. Opening up the show, she goes to Mr. Samuel and requests requests Dakota Kai and Alice York as her opponents at NXT TakeOver. Mr. Samuel, of course, agrees, but adds Maria in, who wants a rematch. Basler doesn't have any complaints, and it's now a fatal four-way for the NXT Women's Championship. Afterwards, we have a number one contendership tag match. The winning team will face the NXT Tag Team's champions. It's between the Saito brothers and Oni Lorcan and Shane Thorne. In the end, Shane Thorne and Oni Lorcan fall to the Saito brothers. Afterwards, Johnny Rivers is walking backstage, and he runs into Mike Kanellis, and Mike Kanellis decides, you know what? Do you have anything going on? Johnny was like, no, I don't have anything going on. And Mike Kanellis said, well, let's do something interesting for a change. You and me, one-on-one, NXT TakeOver. Let's see who the better man is in this locker room. If we're not doing anything, might as well take a shot at each other. Johnny Rivers shrugs his shoulders, and he says, fine. But I'm not laying down for you. And Mike Kanellis said, neither am I. So, they're going to fight. Because they got nothing better to do. So, then afterwards, Shayna Basler defends her NXT Women's Championship in an open challenge against Carmella, and Basler retains. Afterwards, she beats down Carmella. Then we go to EC3, who blasts Glass Bar backstage, beats down on him, and then viciously issues a challenge for a fight at NXT TakeOver, wanting to beat down Glass Bar and finish the feud once and for all. Security comes, EC3 walks off. Afterwards, Austin Arrogance does an open challenge, and it's against Cole Quinn. After a long battle, Austin Arrogance picks up the win. Afterwards, backstage, Chris Hall returns, and he attacks Cole Quinn. After Austin Arrogance left, he basically jumped over the barricade and proceeded to beat down on Cole Quinn, brutalizing him, and then grabbing a microphone and challenging Jack McCann at NXT TakeOver, declaring that he can do what Mac Allen failed to do, and that's beat the undefeated streak. Afterwards, we have a number one contendership fatal four-way, and the winner faces the NXT North American champion at NXT TakeOver, and it's between Eric Young of Sanity, Jacob Knox, Jackson Wolf, and Haruto Yamashita, and at the end of the day, Jacob Knox picks up the win. Jacob Knox will fight Austin Arrogance. Afterwards, Mac Allen is backstage, and he requests a Cruiserweight title match next NXT show, and Mr. Samuel agrees to the idea and decides to give him a match, liking what he's seen from Mac Allen and wants to give him an opportunity. At the end of the show, EC3 will finally face off against Ryan Trapp, and they clash. And at the end of the night, EC3 defeats Ryan. Now, Ryan goes backstage in defeat, and he runs into a man in a suit. This man in the suit slowly turns around, and it's revealed to be Marcus Trapp, his father, who showed up at Money in the Bank. And we haven't seen him until now. So, Marcus greets him with a smile. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Dad? Yes, son, I know it's hard to believe that I'd be here in a wrestling arena, and trust me, I'm shocked too, but I wanted to see NXT up close and in person before NXT Takeover. There's some good competitors here. I think there's a lot of potential for some of these guys. Dad, who's running the business? Don't worry about who's running the business. You never cared about the business anyways. At least, not my business. The only business you cared about was this business. How's that going so far, Ryan? Won any championships yet? Of course, Dad. Of course. Of course you're going to give me crap. Yes, Dad, I've won championships. As a matter of fact, I won the NXT North American Championship. What belt is that? It's the minor title on the brand. Oh, minor title, Ryan. I'm sorry, son. I thought you actually won something important. But since you didn't, it's clear that you haven't really done anything. Surprise, surprise. You have yet to do anything here. How about you just quit, Ryan? Quit while you're ahead. Just give up. I mean, you just lost to EC3. There's no point in continuing. You know what, Dad? It's so typical of you. You've always been riding me for the past couple years. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. And at this point, I signed with WWE. And I've earned my way up to this point. And you're going to tell me to quit. I say you can shove it. And if you don't like that, Dad, well, guess what? We are in a wrestling business. And we can get in the ring and hash our problems out here and now. If you got a problem with it. Whoa. Easy, son. Easy, son. You're getting a little frustrated. And you know what? I don't like how you're speaking to me. As a matter of fact, you know what? As my first action in my role as executive, you're suspended, Ryan. Excuse me, Dad? You heard me. And no, I don't think I will excuse you. The only time I'm going to excuse you is when I'm done speaking to you, son. So how about you keep your mouth shut before you lose a contract? Because that's the next thing that's going to happen to you. You need to relax and cool off. You're too passionate. And you need to simmer down. So, do me a favor. And take the night off. Go. You're done. You're not showing up to NXT TakeOver. Don't show up to the building at all. I'll decide when your suspension's been lifted. Have a good night, son. He pats him on the back and leaves, and Ryan looks frustrated. He proceeds to throw a chair at a TV screen in frustration and leaves. So that does it for NXT. We move on to NXT TakeOver. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are at NXT TakeOver. We kick off with Mike Kanellis versus Johnny Rivers. Johnny Rivers picks up the victory in the match, and then a masked wrestler backstage afterwards attacks Jackson Wilkins. Matchup number 2, we have Ricochet versus Lio Rush, accompanied by Tyson Cage for the Cruiserweight Championship. Lio Rush picks up the win and becomes the new Cruiserweight Champion. Matchup number 3, we have Jack Mckay versus Chris Hall. Jack Mckay picks up the victory, still remains undefeated. I believe he's 12-0 or 13-0 at this point. Afterwards, Eric Young challenges Jack Mckay on the big screen. to a steel cage match on the next NXT show. Following that, we have the NXT Tag Team titles being defended next gen, putting the titles on the line. Of course, they're bruised and battered, well, specifically Jackson Wilkins, after taking a beating, and that ultimately does them in as the Saito brothers pick up the win. Frustrating moment for next gen as, of course, this master wrestler beat down one of them to cost them the belts. So, then, afterwards, we have the fatal... Well, actually, before that, backstage, we have Cole Quinn attacking Chris Hall. That, of course, is because Hall screwing with him. Hall kind of brought it up first as Hall returned and attacked Cole Quinn before challenging Jack Mckay, using him as an example. So, this is Cole Quinn getting a little bit of payback. Fair play, in my opinion. But nonetheless, we move on to the fatal four-way match. Shayna Basler defending her title against Dakota Kai, Alice York, and Maria. And of course, Basler does retain the title by pinning Maria. After the match, Bruce Bennett attacks Class Par, probably to screw over the Dynasty. In the sixth match, we have Austin Arrogance versus Jacob Knox. And after a hard, long-fought battle, one that I was going to record, but unfortunately I do not have the time for, Austin Arrogance loses the title to Jacob Knox. Jacob Knox is your new champion, and then Jacob Knox goes backstage, and there's Bruce Bennett, who he thanks. And then of course, Bruce Bennett sticks out his hand and offers the option to join him. Jacob Knox smiles, says he'll think about it. Then after that, Christian informs Cole Quinn that he's leaving NXT and is going up to the main roster, leaving Cole Quinn in a state of potential limbo. Cole Quinn is shocked. In the semi-main event, Class Par, already bruised and battered, goes up against EC3. Of course, Class Par was attacked, but it is an Extreme Rules street fight. And after a long, grueling, bloody battle with soaked blood in his hair, Class Par looks for the Emerald Flosion. No, not even the Emerald Flosion, the rolling elbow. Goes for it, but EC3 picks him up, hits him with the top 1%er, and picks up the win. So EC3 defeats Class Par. In the main event, it's Ace versus his former partner, Bruce Bennett. And Bruce Bennett becomes NXT champion. Afterwards, he signals to the back, and then all of a sudden, Jacob Knox comes down to the ring first, sprinting. But then, Jackson Wolf as well sprints down, and all three of them begin to beat down on Ace. And Jackson Wolf stands there with a smile. Jacob Knox raises his North American title, and Bruce Bennett raises the NXT Championship, thus ending the show. And now it is time for the Raw exclusive pay-per-view breakdown. We kick off with the newly crowned Cruiserweight champion Lio Rush. He takes on Raw's representative Mustafa Ali. Unfortunately for Ali, he is defeated by Rush. Rush goes backstage and is congratulated by Tyson Cage, his partner. After that, we have the Undisputed Era, specifically Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish of the Core, against the New Day. The champions, of course, retain over the New Day. In matchup number 3, it's the Hardcore title. Road Killer, the champion, versus Samoa Joe versus Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. Unfortunately, Road Killer loses the title. Samoa Joe pins Lashley to become the new Hardcore champion. After that, we have Adam Cole versus Slim Reaper in an Extreme Rules match, and after a bloody battle, Adam Cole picks up the win. After that, we have a steel cage match in matchup number 5, Kevin Owens versus Batista. And in the end, it is Kevin Owens who defeats the Animal. In matchup number 6, well, actually, we'll get to that in a minute. It's Sante Guerrero versus Andrade. Actually, we'll see that right now. For time purposes, I will skip forward. So here we go. Sante and Andrade. Andrade unloads to the forearm. But Sante blocked it. Drops him down. Cinching up the arm. Sante working a slow pace here. Good. Picking a ligament to specifically target to start off the match. Zelina Vega offering up some encouragement to the challenger. And Andrade works his way out of it. Tweaks the arm. Ooh! Elbow to the face there. Looking for a slap? No. Andrade stuns him with a kick to the gut. Look for a kick to the leg. Oh, Sante got him there. Oh, high kick there. Look for a jab? No. Andrade tees right back. Oh, Sante baited him in. The champion. Oh, here it comes. The most electrifying move on Monday Night Raw. The People's Moonsault by Sante. Raw. Kick out at 1. Look for the back elbow. Missed it. Oh, Andrade firing right back. Knife edge chop once. Turns him around now. Oh, wait. Sante. Kick right there. Looking for a forearm. No. Andrade. Oh, drop kick. And now Andrade sizing him up. Look at this. Picks him up. Pow. Oh, running. Power bomb to the United States champion. And now Andrade looks to fly. Here it comes. Oh, Andrade wants him to stand up. He wants him to stand up. He's going high risk early. Oh, missile drop kick in vain. Sante gonna take advantage. Here we go. Tribute to the Nature Boy Ric Flair. One of the all-time greats. Figure 4 locked in on Andrade. Cien Almas. Almas could tap. The former world champion struggling. Oh, turning it over, and oh, swinging the knees of Sante right on back. Sante favoring his leg. Oh, wait, Andrade. Irish whipping him into the corner. Oh, knee to the gut, no. Sante with a kick. Oh, here it comes. Backbreaker there. Dragging the arm. They focused on, oh, elbow right to the shoulder. And the bicep of Andrade. Oh! Going right back to targeting that arm. Trying to grab it, but no. Andrade counter with a shoulder tackle. Not even a 1 count to the champion. Oh, but Andrade is taunting. Devastating move, or devastating decision. 1, 2, no. The champion rolling him up to try to get a quick victory, right? Understandably so. He's got another match to worry about. Oh, Andrade with a knee to the ribs. Stomp to the gut. Andrade grabs the rope. Slingshot leg drop there to the back of the head of the dual-wielding champion. Andrade picks him up. Tosses him into the corner. This could be bad news. No. Oh, Sante kicks the leg. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, wait, no. Andrade counter. Oh, tossing Sante into the corner. Oh no, Sante fended it off. Oh, airplane spin gas, he got him. Sante with a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Near fall for the champion, trying to grab the arm. No, Andrade with a shoulder tackle counter. Oh, but wait, what is this? Here it comes, Andrade. Sizes him up, handspring. Oh, kick to the back of the head. Sante is down. Coming to win the United States title. No, kick out at 2.5. Near fall for the challengers this time. And here it comes, the hammer locked in 18. No, Sante shoving away. For the kick, no. Andrade, oh, slicing him up, got him. Oh, what a driver there. As Sante favoring his neck, and oh, Andrade gonna waste no time, sees the weakness and is diving right for it. Twisting, grating. Oh, that neck. Oh, has now grabbed the arm. Oh, flipping Sante right over, using physics to his advantage. Sort of, in a way. And Sante rolled out of the ring, and oh, wait, brilliant move by the champion. However, Andrade had it well scouted. Hurricanrana by the challenger. And Sante is stunned, being picked up here. Oh, wait, Snake Eyes on the steel steps. And those teeth of Sante could be unsettled or unseated from their roots. And a forearm there to the face. Sante getting back inside the ring. And oh, wait, Andrade. Oh, it's a drop kick from Sante, who baited him in. Dragging him by the arm. Delivering the elbows right to the shoulder and the ribs again. Oh! Trying to go after the arm. No! Andrade with a shoulder tackle again. Andrade picking him up to a seated position. Oh, now it's got him in a headlock. Sante trying to get out of it. Sante can feel its head being crushed. Desperately getting out of it. Oh! Turns it right back. Oh, wait, Andrade float over neck breaker. Oh, but the champion rolls out of the ring. Oh, wait, Sante rolls through. Oh, wait. Oh, Andrade blasts him on the clothesline. As Sante managed to haul himself to his feet. Oh, sends Andrade out of the ring. Andrade rolls out, or gets up to his feet. Throws him back inside. It was a baited move by Andrade. Look for the high kick. No, wait. Andrade counters. What is this? Oh! Oh, no. Andrade sizing him up. Here comes the handspring kick. Oh! Kick right to the back of the head. Cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2.5. The world champion and United States champion stays alive. Or should I just say the champion? Either way. Here comes the hammer lock DDT. Will he connect? Yes, he will. Cover. 1, 2. No! Sante kicked out of the last second. And Andrade can't believe it, and now the top mount is hammering away on Sante. Cover again, no. Sante got his shoulder up, only his shoulder. Note that down in the history books. Once again, going after that neck. Just wearing and tearing it. Perhaps pull some ligaments, as Sante's got no answer right now. For Andrade, sending him over, and Zelina Vega cheering on Andrade. Oh, and Andrade for the second time in the match is going high risk. Oh! Crashed and burn! Kick to the gut, axe kick! Oh! Sante drops him. And now Sante in the corner. What's he thinking? Here it comes. Oh, Andrade counters. Oh, Sante's turn. Oh, kick to the leg. And sent Andrade reeling. Andrade trying to get to the middle ropes. Oh, hits him with an elbow drop. Right across the back of Andrade. Sante now, sizing him up, sending him up to the top turnbuckles, picking him up. Enziguri once, twice. Oh, but no! Andrade fed it off. Look at her forearm. No, Sante! Backbreaker there. And Sante saying goodnight to Andrade. Irish whips him. Here it comes. Drops down. Oh! Sante. Here comes the Diamond Splicer to Andrade. Yes, he got him to retain. 1, 2. Oh, Sante couldn't put him away. As frustrating as that is, he has to keep himself composed. Tossing him into the corner. Oh, it's Sakura. And now Sante goes up. Here it comes. A Phoenix Splash. Shaking his head. Wants to go up one more time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. King Me connects. Over to retain. 1, 2. No. Andrade gets out again. That's got to be frustrating for the champion. As he ties up his legs in a submission. Sante trying to make him tap. Bending the back. Turning him into the world's largest pretzel. Well, maybe not the largest. I've seen bigger pretzels than that. But nonetheless, you get the point. Oh, and a kick to the gut. No. Sante counter. Drop kick there. Front flip onto the chest. And now Sante, here it comes off the middle turnbuckle. Oh! Dropped him dead. And a backflip there was an exclamation point. Sante's feeling it. Ladies and gentlemen, drops him down for a sharpshooter. Rolls over Sante, or rolls over Andrade, excuse me. Can't get the two confused. Looking to make him tap. Andrade trying to hang on. Zelina Vega pleading with him to not tap, to keep fighting, and he will. He shoves him off. Oh, and Andrade staggers him. No. Drop kick again. Oh, wait, Andrade picks him up. Oh, Northern Lights suplex 1, 2. No. Oh, Sante with a gimp up. Sling blade there. Here it comes. Sante. Oh, it's a kick to the head. Andrade, look at the hammer lock. No. Down to one knee. Shot right there. Oh, famous sir. Famous sir connects. He tracks him into the middle of the ring. Here it comes. Diamond Splicer. Yes, he got him. Sante going up for the grand finale. Here it comes. King Me. Over to retain. 1, 2. No! Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega. That scumbag. That scumbag Vega cheated her way, or cheated for Andrade. Helped Andrade well. I can critique it all I want, but it happened and the referee's allowing it. Northern Lights suplex 1. No. Andrade has turned the tide. No, wait, sweeps the leg. Oh, and almost. Oh! Sante crashed and burned. Sante getting back inside the ring. Bouncing off the ropes. Oh, looking for a kick. No. Andrade. Toss him into the corner. Here comes the running knee. No. Kicks. Oh, man. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, an eye rake there. He's pulling out all the tactics he can. Suplex connects. Sante with a camper. Forearm there to the face. As Sante floors him. Oh, got him again. third time. Oh, ducks it, Bailey kick. Oh, and Andrade's up. Drop kick there. Oh, Sante rolled underneath the bottom rope. Oh, wait, Andrade. Oh, no. Oh, Sante rolls through. Oh, grabs him. No. Botchamania in the building. Oh, slap to the back. And Andrade turns him around. Oh, here it comes, ramming him right into the steel post. Vega just saved Andrade. Andrade is still alive in this match, thanks to her. Owes her a life debt for what she's given him. And oh, using the ropes, ref. 1, 2, no. Andrade couldn't put him away. Looking for a chop. Oh. Hurricane by Andrade. And this looks like bad news for Sante. As here it comes, Andrade. And spring. Oh! Oh, famous. No! Oh, what a power bomb! Oh, but no way! Sante! Drop kick one more time! Picks him up. No! And oh, wait, Andrade backs him up again. To and fro, we can't get it in. Andrade ties him up in the Tree of Woe. Tree of Woe. Oh, no. No. No, not this. Sante's trying to get out. Sante, get out of there. Oh. Just gave this Justin with that one. And now Andrade trying to suffocate him after driving the air out of his lungs. And no, wait. Oh, wait. Sante, no. Missed it. Oh, Andrade tying up the arm. Oh, look at the RKO now. Oh, drop kick again. Oh, sling blade. There it is. Sante looking for it. One last time. King me. Yes, he got him. Cover to win the match. To retain 1, 2, 3. Sante retains the U.S. title. Vega failed in screwing over the champion. Andrade and Vega, the dynamic duo, come up empty. As Sante puts them where they are. Puts them in their place, I should say, excuse me. Justice has been served to those who do the deeds of the devil. And the devil failed. Sante remains the United States champion of Monday Night Raw. 2 titles are still around his waist. The question is, will he walk out world champion later tonight? And how much did this drain out of him to put away Andrade Cien? What a match between these two. As Vega looks disappointed, and rightfully so, that's karma. As the champion continues his reign. Congratulations to that man as he stays U.S. champion another night. So he is limping. Broken, bruised, and battered, but still badder than ever. He's the man, the son of a gun, who runs Raw. We'll see you in the next match. Nathaniel versus Shane Mcmahon next. So with all that in mind, after that match, we have Nathaniel versus Shane McMahon in an Extreme Rules match. And let's just say it's a brutalization of Shane McMahon. Nathaniel leaves him a bloody pulp in the ring, a bloody carcass, a shell of what's left of him. Nathaniel picks up the win in brutal fashion. After the match, as Sante's getting ready for his main event match, title defense of his Universal title, in the locker room, all of a sudden KO Kevin Owens charges into the locker room and attacks Sante Guerrero, beating him down, leaving him laid out. Luckily, Sante has his entrance last. But we go to the main event, which is Braden Mclaughlin versus Blake Daniels versus Sante Guerrero for the Universal Championship. And immediately out of the gate, Blake Daniels and Braden Mclaughlin form an alliance. They start beating down on Sante once he's in the ring. And they even throw him through the announce table. They battle back and forth, have a long, brutal match. And then eventually, Sante wakes up from the table, gets into the ring, and is brutalized yet again. Constantly getting shut down. He just can't get any momentum going. And unfortunately, in the very end, Blake Daniels, gets sent out of the ring by Braden Mclaughlin. Mclaughlin picks up Sante. Sante counters, turns into a diamond splicer, picks him up on his shoulders, looking like it's almost like a crucifix hold. Braden Mclaughlin fights his arms out of it and is now back to back with Sante, spins around, picks him up, sit down pile driver, and as he's about to get up, Blake Daniels sprints into the ring and hits him with a knee right to the jaw, sprints over, dives onto Sante. 1, 2, 3 for Blake Daniels to become the new Universal Champion and wins the title. So before all of you go, I do hope you did enjoy this video and the match. I do apologize for my commentary. This is what happens when I don't do commentary for a very long time and rust begins to form. So I apologize for the awkward bits on the commentary. I do plan to make the very next episode, but it's only going to be Raw NXT or Raw SmackDown NXT. Reason being is because I plan to stream SummerSlam hopefully by next weekend. So keep your ears out and keep checking the channel just in case the next video comes out. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.